happening. Of course, the NFL started this weekend, and it was a great weekend for football, man. I'm glad football's back. So far, no COVID cases. Knock on wood. Of course, I got darthnader here saying, "Let's go Heat." We'll get to that in a second. As you can see, I got an Aaron Rodgers jersey on. He had an amazing weekend this week. 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards. Devontae Adams exploded. Of course, he's on one of my fantasy teams, the fantasy league that matters, where I'm probably going to repeat as champion, hopefully. But yeah, I had a really good weekend for fantasy. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers is back. The Packers played well. It's a great weekend. We'll get more into NFL in a second here. The reason I have this stream here today is because I did a video about. Okay. I like the Bucks. I lived in Florida for a little while. I got a bunch of friends that are Heat fans. Okay, of course they harass me and tell me Giannis is going to Miami and all that shit. So I did about when the Bucks lost their fifth. I think it was Game 6. They lost Game 6. I went ahead and just gave my reaction to everything and just wanted to talk about it. And it went on for about an hour, right? I talked about a lot in there. We're going to hit those points in a little bit. One, Milwaukee being a small market. Two, the Heat were a bad matchup for the Bucks. I did state that. And if I didn't say it in the video, my bad. I've said it before previously. So, in my buddy's response, he mentions these things. So was it Game 5? I'm sorry, Game 5. My apologies. It was Game 5. See? Thank you. Heat in 5. You didn't call that, but that's okay. darthnader, you didn't call Heat in 5. So, anyway. I had either team in 6 games. So, regardless, the Heat won. Long story short, Giannis got hurt, didn't play. Not that it mattered. When he played, the Bucks went down 3-0. And that's all she wrote, and the season's over. Another year not having a championship here in Milwaukee. Last year we got close. Kawhi did his thing. Giannis didn't make adjustments. The Bucks didn't make adjustments. And they lost there. Now this year they lose in the second round. Granted, I know people here locally are saying that they didn't really consider this a real playoffs because of COVID and all that stuff. I did. This was the playoffs. No excuses. The Bucks needed to show up. They didn't. Giannis needed to show up. He didn't. So, I admit all that. I say all this stuff. And then, it only took so long here. You got to understand, Heat fans, there's something else. Okay? This is Jonathan Sanchez. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to put your name out there. He is the perfect example of the Heat fans I can't stand in Miami. Okay. Let me tell you something about Heat fans. Okay, where my hatred comes from. Not from. It mostly comes from the fandom for the Miami Heat. Right. They'll show up when they're winning. They'll show up when they're good. When they suck, they never talk about the Heat. They don't show up. They never talk about the Heat, period. And the stadiums are empty, all that good shit, right? And then when they're winning, they show up, and they've always been a Heat fan. I've known those people in Florida. Don't deny it. I've seen them. Okay, not calling you guys out like that. But you guys do seem to over-exaggerate the Miami Heat. Like, for example, when I was in high school, and it was, LeBron and Wade and all those guys. Great era of basketball there, by the way. Okay. I remember specifically after the Heat won the championship, all of a sudden Dwayne Wade was better than LeBron James for some reason. Okay, just because he did spectacularly in the finals, and I'm not denying it. Granted, they did play him one-on-one, and Avery Johnson said they're going to play him one-on-one, and what do you expect when you play Dwayne Wade one-on-one? He's going to go off. Not that it's easy to do, okay? I'm just saying. They were saying all this stuff, and me and my buddy Oren had to talk him off a cliff, right? So when the Heat win like this, all of a sudden Dwayne Wade's the best player in the NBA. All this nonsense. So this is my battle with Heat fans. They're delusional, okay? They're not realistic. They're not. And this is gonna segue into this, okay? And Danny, let me know if you can hear the video, okay? I'm gonna play the video now. Let me know if you can hear it. This is my buddy Jonathan Sanchez. His take on my video of my reaction of the Bucks being eliminated from the playoffs.
Alright guys, I'm responding to Lube's 1 hour Twitch stream or he's just complaining and crying the whole time. Just face it, you guys played a better team. You had a better coach. We had the best player in the series, Jimmy Butler, obviously. I mean, we're 10 deep. I mean, we got Bam, Butler, Crowder, Dragic, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero. This young guy is just ice water in his veins. It's unbelievable. Pat Riley is the GOAT. The greatest basketball mind. Come on, let's be serious. You're talking about, oh, small market teams, we can't get nobody, this and that. What happened? The Heat were a small market team. What happened with that? It's because we build. We have greatness. Nobody wants to play for fucking Bosenhauser or fucking whoever your GM is. I don't even know what they're doing in Canada. But yeah, so look. Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, these guys are just playing two-way players probably better than Paul George and fucking Kawhi Leonard right now. But we don't get the credit because, oh, we were the 5th seed. Like, this is playoff basketball. It's a different game. Nobody cares about the regular season. You're a freaking 57-win team. Like, it doesn't matter. Giannis has not proven himself in the fucking big moments. Look what happened last year. He was fucking, what was he, 2-0 versus the Raptors? And they fucking lost 4 in a row? Come on. He hasn't proven himself. Everybody's giving him all the credit. I mean, shit, he is a great fucking player. He's a fucking freak, but you gotta be, why do you think LeBron came to the fucking Heat? Because we're winners. We know how to fucking win. We got Pat Riley. Did I say it already? He's the best. The fucking best. We don't fuck around over here. The Godfather, okay? Nobody wants to play for fucking Canada. But whatever. I'm going off topic here. Lou. You go to Canada and you just, I don't know what the fuck's your problem. I mean, shit. It's all this fucking cheese over there. I think that's what it is. You guys are fucking fucked up. Alright, but whatever. So, like I said, Hero is gonna be a fucking, the guy's 20 years old and he's fucking hitting threes in the clutch. Like, come on. All you were doing the whole time was complaining, oh, Milwaukee this, Milwaukee that. You faced a better team, plain and simple. You don't just lose fucking, well, we're supposed to sweep you guys, but we left you off the hook there because we felt sorry for fucking Giannis. We didn't want to take the easy win. But I mean, shit. Brook fucking Lopez looked amazing. Middleton was whatever here or there, but he's obviously a good offensive player. But I mean, we have it all. We have Jimmy Butler, fucking best two-way player after Kawhi right now. I mean, what are you gonna do? Kawhi's the best player in the league. I don't want to hear about fucking LeBron James. Fucking get out of here with that. That's another day. That's another topic for another day. I don't want to get into that. But the main reason is the fucking Heat are the real fucking deal. You guys keep fucking, I don't know, what are you guys thinking here? I know the Heat fans know the deal, you know? By the way, Lube, I just feel sorry for you, man. I mean, you have old-ass Aaron Rodgers, which I think the Packers are going to do good this year, but I mean, Aaron Rodgers is out of his time. Giannis is going to come to Miami. I just feel bad for you guys. I don't know what are you going to do in Canada. You have no fucking football, no good football team, no fucking basketball team. But whatever. In your face, bitch!
Alright, that was the end of the video, okay? I'm going to put pause there at the end here, because I want to show you guys something. Okay? Okay, we're going to show you guys something. He made a lot of points here, by the way. By the way, Darth Nader, could you hear that entire video? So, I want to show you guys something. Okay? By the way, I do love these colors for the Heat. I don't know why they don't have these more often. Right? But, isn't that ripped off from Miami Vice? Isn't that ripped off from Miami Vice right there? So that's not an original color you guys created in Miami. That's something you took from Miami Vice, right? Just to make this clear, because I'm getting the jerseys now. Right? No, this wasn't your home jerseys when I was in Miami. That's a lie. That's a lie. See, here we go again. We're lying. So they stole those colors from Miami Vice, right? Just be honest. Those are Miami Vice colors, right? Right. So that's what I'm saying. Miami Vice. Okay, so you guys aren't original. That's my point. You don't create anything. You just you steal this color. It looks great. By the way, it looks great. I'm not knocking the colors. It looks great. What I'm saying is it's not original. You didn't come up with it. You didn't come up with it. Okay, so let's go to this right now. Okay, so he goes the Miami Heat are 10 deep. I don't know if you heard the video there. He didn't name 10 players. He didn't name 10 players. Let's go back to the video. That's how many players did he name here? He said 10 deep. Let's go. Let's play it again.
We got Bam, Butler, Crowder, Dragic, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero. This young guy is just ice water in his veins. It's unbelievable.
Hold on, let's go.
He's just complaining and crying the whole time. Just face it. You guys play a better team.
We're gonna list this one by one. Hold on. Let's just one by one.
Better coach. We have the best player in the series, Jimmy Butler.
I'm not disagreeing with any of that. Best coach.
I mean, we're 10 deep.
Yeah, I said that. 10 deep. Here we go.
We got Bam.
1,
Crowder,
2,
Dragic,
3, 4, 5, 6,
Tyler Hero.
7.
Just ice
we're at 7. We're at 7.
It's unbelievable. Pat Riley is the GOAT.
Let's stop right here. Let's stop right here. We're stop right here. So Sanchez told me that the Heat were 10 deep. He named 7 players. Am I wrong there? But did I miscount that? Did you count that as? Did you count those, by the way? Did you? No, you're naming that. You're naming that. I'm going off Sanchez's video. This isn't your video. You didn't tell this to me. Okay. He didn't name. He said 10 deep. I'm going off his video. I'm not disagreeing with your point. I'm going off I'm responding to Sanchez. He said. I got 7 deep right there. He told me 10. He went 7 deep, by the way. Oh, and also, by the way, let me show you guys something. Notice in the video here. Let's notice in the video here. You see he has a notepad. Do you see any notes? When I did my video, I went off the dome. Off the top of my head. I didn't have notes. Okay? We got a notepad here with no notes. Okay, let's remember that. I want to show you guys something right now. As he was talking, as I was watching the video, pay attention here. I wrote notes. Because I want to dispute what you're saying. You see that? You see how valuable? I wrote notes down. You have an empty notebook there. Let's go. Notes. Ready? Notes. No notes. Notes. No notes. So, okay, so I'm just, these are the Heat fans. I'm telling you, this is how they are. This is how they operate. They win one series. They get overly excited. Okay, they get overly excited. Okay, let's go to the chat. So someone says, that's 11. He stopped at Baby Goat. Do I know who Baby Goat is? Well, no. But even if I added Baby Goat, that's 8. Let's add Baby Goat. That's 8. We're at 8. I'm waiting for the 2 others, by the way. He didn't name those players, by the way. But let's continue. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get back to this, okay? Let's get back to this. I already played the video once, but I just want to go by point because there's things I wrote down here that.
Come on, let's be serious. You're talking about, small market teams. We can't get nobody. This and that. What happened? The Heat were a small market team. What happened?
Let's stop right there. So here we go. So he says the Heat were a small market team. We can agree or disagree there. That's fine. I don't believe so because, again, market has everything to do with the city you're in. Granted, when it comes to organizations and how good your team is, that's your structure as an organization. Okay? The Milwaukee Bucks can have one of the best front offices in basketball, but they're still considered a small market team because of what the city can offer you. Florida is a big market state. It can offer you more outside of basketball, like LA, New York, Chicago, the big cities, right? Now, if you want to talk about organization and who are top organizations, yeah. But the Heat were never a small market team. They were never in a small market. I'm sorry. They were never in a small market. They were always in a major market. Early, but you get what I'm saying. So the reason why I'm pointing this out, okay? The reason why I'm pointing this out is because we're going to get to this later. You heard what he said, right? He said the Heat were a small market team. There's a point he made later. And we're going to get to this. He says the Heat are winners. And it's about LeBron James. We're going to get to that right now. Hold on. Let's keep going, though. Okay?
It's because we build. We have greatness.
You build. I'm not disagreeing with you. Pat Riley's great.
Bosenhauser or fucking whoever your GM.
Our GM is not Bosenhauser. That's our head coach, Mike Budenholzer. I don't remember who our GM is, but our owners are Mark Lazary and I believe Jeff Enos or something like that. So another bad one right there, another bad take, Budenholzer. Okay, cool. Let's keep going.
I don't even know what they're doing in Canada.
What are they doing in Canada? Again, I live in Milwaukee.
Yeah, so look, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, these guys are just playing.
By the way, in this video, we're still at 8 players.
Two-way players probably better than Paul George and fucking Kawhi Leonard right now.
Highly disagree.
But we don't get the.
This is how delusional Heat fans are. Here we go. Here we go.
This is playoff basketball. It's a different game.
I agree. Different game. Yes, it is. I don't care much about the regular season. I don't either. We won 60 games last year and got bounced by Kawhi. I agree.
Giannis has not proven himself in the fucking big moments. Look what happened last year.
So, can we go back to also, in my video, did I not discuss that Giannis needs to get better as an offensive player and needs to develop a jump shot? I've said that. I have the numbers to back that up. I have the tape to back that up. Giannis needs to develop a better offensive game. Okay? So I said that as well. We're not arguing that point. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going.
He was fucking...
Keep going.
What was he, 2-0 versus the Raptors? And they fucking lost 4 in a row?
Absolutely. It was an upset.
Danny,
remember I messaged you last year. Danny, okay. Danny, first of all, last year. Didn't I message you last year when the Bucks went up 2-0 and the Raptors won those next 2 games? I said the Bucks weren't making adjustments. They aren't doing anything different. They keep running the same sets and everything, and they're not adjusting. And the Raptors adjusted, and they're dominating the Bucks. Didn't I say that last year? I think I did, but that's okay.
He's a fucking freak, but you gotta be... Why do you think LeBron came to the fucking Heat?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. You heard that? Do you hear the hypocrisy there? So let's go back to this. We're a small market team. Okay, so that means you guys built and became better. Okay, so when were you ever winners? So LeBron came to the Heat because they're winners, but I thought they were a small market up-and-coming team. Did I miss something there? What am I missing there? Because he said we were small market teams, we build, okay? So usually when you're a small market team and you build, your success is kind of, not up there with, the Lakers and those kinds of teams. You understand what I'm saying? So you were a small market, you were a building team, but LeBron came to you guys because you were winners. Before LeBron got there, the Heat only won 1 championship. Before LeBron got there, the Heat were only in 1 championship. Let's not forget that also, after their first championship, Dwayne Wade and Shaquille O'Neal got swept in the first round of the playoffs that next year. So let's see your winners, okay? So you got swept in the first round that next year. The year afterwards, you trade Shaquille O'Neal and send him off to Phoenix. And then Dwayne Wade, I think, got hurt, didn't finish the season. You were one of the worst teams in basketball. And you didn't make the playoffs that next year. Dwayne Wade had MVP year. I said he should have won the MVP. I was there in Florida. Everybody disagreed with me, but I said Dwayne Wade should win the MVP. He's been the best player in the league that year. Okay, you made the playoffs. You lost to Boston. Okay. And then the free agency happened. And then LeBron joined the Heat. So, help me out here. What did you win before LeBron got to Miami. I thought the reason why LeBron went to Miami was to win a championship finally, to get one. And that's because he was joining Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh there because they had the cap space for that. I thought that was the reason why. So he went there because the Heat are winners and they've won multiple championships. Got it. Okay, let's keep going.
How to fucking win? We got Pat Riley. Did I say it already? He's the best. The fucking best.
Not gonna lie there. I think Pat Riley is one of the best front office men in the NBA. I call him a snake. I mean, the guy's a little bit of a snake, but he does really well. I mean, he got LeBron and he got Chris Bosh to Miami. No one thought he could do that. He's got potential now. He also got Shaquille O'Neal, by the way. He got Shaquille O'Neal to Miami. That was huge as well. That won the Heat a championship by bringing Shaquille O'Neal to Miami. I was there. I remember that. I get it. Okay, he's awesome. I don't know why Pat Riley's being brought up. This is a no-brainer. I mean, I've never disagreed with that. I think he's a snake, but he builds really well. Okay, let's keep going. I'm still waiting. We're at 8 players, by the way.
The Godfather, okay?
We're still at 8 players here.
Nobody wants to play for fucking Canada. But whatever.
Nobody wants to play for Canada. Again, it's Milwaukee.
You go to Canada and you just... I don't know what the problem.
I don't know what point he's making here, but whatever.
I mean, shit. It's all this fucking cheese over there. I think that's what it is.
We do have a lot of cheese here in Milwaukee.
You guys are fucking fucked up. Alright, but whatever.
Here we go.
So, like I said, Hero is gonna be a fucking...
He named Tyler Hero already. We're still at 8.
He's fucking hitting threes in the clutch.
I'm waiting for 10 deep.
Like, come on.
I'm waiting for 10 deep.
All you were doing the whole time was complaining. Oh, Milwaukee this, Milwaukee that. You faced a...
What I complained about with Milwaukee is my frustration is, and you have to understand, my frustration... Let me go to me right quick. My frustration is with Milwaukee is you got to understand, we are considered similar to Cleveland, okay, as a market, okay. It's not that we have a bad organization. We don't. We've made mistakes in bringing in players like we should have re-signed Malcolm Brogdon. That's a no-brainer. I'm not disagreeing with you there, but I'll tell you this: when this team got bought by Mark Lazary and the ownership, the Bucks have done a really good job. I mean, with bringing in players and everything. We've made a mistake with Brogdon. We should have brought him back. That's clear as day. We're going to address that. I guarantee you. Here's my thing, okay? The reason why I'm complaining is because I know the threat of Giannis leaving. This is a small market team. We do not get the big superstars. Superstars don't come to Milwaukee. It's rarely ever happened. We can have good ownership, but if nobody wants to play in Milwaukee, what can I do about that? What if they did try to go out and get a Kawhi Leonard? Granted, they didn't. I'm not saying there's a report out there, but my thing is, what if they tried to go out there and go get Kawhi Leonard? He was still going to LA. He would rather be in LA. There's more opportunities out there. That they're a big market. Okay, outside of basketball, that's important. Okay, Milwaukee is not. Now, granted, the past 6 or 7 years that I've lived here, we've gotten a lot of businesses here. We've renovated a lot of the area. Brookfield's looking really nice. We've got a lot of nice areas. We're getting there. We got a new stadium. Downtown's being rebuilt. It's getting there, right? It will never be to the level of LA, New York, Miami, etc. But it's getting there, right? So that's why I'm complaining, is because Giannis lost here. Right? He's got a year left on his contract, and I can't see a way for the Bucks to attract another free agent in that 2021 class. Is where I'm at. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the Heat were an inferior team. I've said it a couple times. It's a bad matchup. I had either team winning in 6. Okay? The regular season definitely matters because didn't the Miami Heat dominate the Bucks all year? And then it showed in the playoffs? So the season has some merit, right? Anyway, I'm going to stop right there. Because, the rest of the video is what it is. But, Sanchez, get your facts straight a little bit. And do a little better, man. Have some notes on the notebook there. Come on. Have some notes on the notebook. He has a tablet, didn't use it one time. I mean, I love the hat. I mean, it's not even matching. He's wearing a Dolphins shirt with a Miami Heat hat. I mean, come on. It's not even matching. What are you doing to me there? But yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, and we can debate big, small market all we want to. Okay? Okay, here we go. So, you want to bring up the Golden State thing. Okay, you got to understand, okay? Golden State hit gold with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Okay? Golden State is in Northern California, okay? Northern California compared to LA. Granted, I've been to San Francisco. I've seen it. It's pretty nice, but if there was a small market, like, granted, Silicon Valley, and the other thing is too is you got to take into consideration Silicon Valley is in that area, so there's opportunities outside. You know what I'm saying? Even if there wasn't the big movie deals and all this stuff that everything else that LA offers you, you still have Silicon Valley. There's still that attraction there. Okay, it's still California. Okay, you would rather play in California than you will in Milwaukee. That's not an opinion. It's a fact. I live in Wisconsin, and I'm telling you, the more time I live in Wisconsin, the more I like it, by the way. But I'm not going to lie to you. If I got more money, I would be in Florida right now. I would rather live in Florida than fucking Milwaukee. Come on, man. Stop it. Markets... Listen, markets go hand in hand with team success. I'm not disagreeing with you. But the other part of it, I'm telling you, the 60% of it is what the city offers you. Okay? It is what it is. Okay? Now, not a lot of superstars want to come here. That's not an opinion. You can go to anybody out there and ask them. You can go to the media. As much as I hate sports media today, they'll tell you who wants to play in Milwaukee. We had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He left for LA. Come on. It's ridiculous. Come on. I mean, it's ridiculous. The Heat were always in a major market. They had bad management. Okay, and they got better. But they were never in a small market. They were a mid to low tier team. Now we can start talking about tiers in management. And as management, before 2000, I would say before 2005, right? Because, I mean, you drafted Dwayne Wade. I would say before 2005, right? The management was subpar. Granted, it was Florida and, whatever. But you were subpar. Pat Riley took over. And then you became a top-tier team as an organization. But you were always in a big market. Okay? You were always in Florida. People wanted to play in Florida. Granted, you just had bad management. Okay? That's all it was. You got better management. Now you're getting players in Miami. Okay? It's harder to bring players to Milwaukee. I don't care what anybody says. It's harder to bring players to Milwaukee than it is to bring them to Miami. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. Okay, and where I'm at with it is that we really do have a real situation here where we could lose Giannis. Granted, this weekend he unfollowed people on Instagram, and he unfollowed people. No, it's not Instagram. The Bucks and the Bucks teammates. As of today, I think I read a report saying they had a long lunch. They talked things through, and from what I understand it, the ownership, like I said, our ownership is amazing with the Bucks. They're willing to go in the luxury tax to build this team to win a chip. It's in that article. They're willing to do that. So I'm telling you, the Bucks are going to be making some moves, and I think they got a shot next year at winning the chip, and I think they got a shot at keeping Giannis. Granted, the Eastern Conference is, like I said, the Eastern Conference is not getting better. It's not getting any worse. The Eastern Conference is getting better. Kevin Durant and Kyrie are coming next year. That's happening. Okay, that's happening. Okay. Oh, sorry, I've been going on. Anyway, so Danny, how about this, man? Do you want to join the call? You want me to call you? I could call you on WhatsApp right now. You can join if you like, and jump in on this for a little bit. I'm gonna start getting into other sports too. I'm gonna start talking about the NFL and all that. So do you want to go ahead and jump in? Let me know. But that's my thoughts on it. Just get better. Okay, get better. You're better than that. Okay. All right. Put some notes on the fucking paper. I mean, look at this. I read through your shit. I wrote notes. Come on. Write some fucking notes. All right, I'm going to call Danny in a little bit here. Get him online. 1 second. get this going. See if I can call you. I should be able to. Can I not use... Hold on, so I'm using the WhatsApp on my desktop. Can I call you, though? Is the question. On the desktop one for WhatsApp. If not, we're going to have to do Discord. Just give me a second, okay? Let me figure it out. So I want to do like a chat. Can we do like a chat? Can I bring you in on a chat here? Hold on. So I just tried to bring my buddy in here, and we're gonna keep talking about some stuff here. Why can I do? Why? Okay, so I have the WhatsApp. Why can I get into a chat here? Is there a way to do this on a desktop, or is that just on your phone? That's the point. I just don't get that. I really don't. Start a. Why can I get into? Like, I got your info right here. I got your contacts. Like, there's no, like, way to call you on here. See if you can call... Hey, call me on the WhatsApp, and let's see if I get something on my desktop. Go ahead and call me. Give me a call. Because I can't call you. So I'd like to get another sports this weekend. I want to talk about other stuff. I mean, I'm done with the Bucks for now. I already got my opinion on it. I responded to Sanchez. And it wasn't too brutal, right? Wasn't too brutal. He's just a little misled, that's all. Okay, it says you're online. It goes to my phone. That's a joke. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Alright, Danny, I'm going to call you on Discord. Give me a second. We're going to do Discord, alright? Just, by the way, that's Persona 5. I can't, yeah, just stop calling me for a second. We're gonna do Discord. We're gonna do Discord. That's stupid. I don't understand why they don't allow chat and all that. 1 second, guys. Granted, only have one person talking to me right now. Hold on. Let's do... Where do I have you? Where do I have you? Where do I have you? Alright, I'm gonna call you on Discord. Just get online on Discord, alright? I'll call you right now. I'll get you in. Calling Danny now. He should be responding here in a little bit. Perfect. I can hear you. Cool.
All right. Good.
Yeah, I mean, so, you know, I mean, can we agree that Sanchez could have done a little better there with his response?
He did it out of emotion, you know? It was just out of emotion.
I was emotional. I went off the top of my head here. I mean, he had a notebook with no notes in it.
It'll be more prepared next time. He said he's going to answer to this.
He's going to answer to this now? Okay, all right, whatever.
Listen,
anyway.
First of all, let's just get the basketball part out of the way.
Yeah, go ahead.
Giannis is coming to Miami. Just forget it. He's not coming to Miami because it's Miami. He's coming to Miami because of Pat Riley.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Because here's the thing.
Okay.
Golden State got one free agent.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Kevin Durant. And the only reason why he joined them is because it was the easiest path to championships for him. He was tired of playing with Westbrook. They actually said Eric Spoelstra and Pat Riley are the reason why Durant went to Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
He got in a meeting with them, and they told him what they're doing to you in Oklahoma City is they're making everything harder for you. They just keep putting you in bad situations, and they told him basketball could be a lot easier for you if you come here. And he goes, oh, you're right. But it'll be even more easier if I go to Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's the thing. Miami became a market in the 2000s. They weren't a big market in the 90s.
We're going to get into this again. Okay.
Second of all, the Dolphins don't use the market. The Marlins don't use the market. That's not what it's about, bro.
Really?
The market's
like
10% of the reason.
Okay.
You need to build winning culture.
Oh, sure.
The
I'm not
Lakers
disagreeing.
have built that. The Celtics have built that. The Bucks. What have they shown over the last 20 years?
50 actually.
They've shown they will trade Ray Allen for Gary Payton.
Mm-hmm.
They've shown they will give Michael Redd zero help. They'll make bad moves like going after Monte Ellis, and they don't learn from that. And then what they do is they let Malcolm Brogdon walk, give Chris Middleton a big max offer, and then keep Eric Bledsoe.
Which I disagree with. Yes, I know. I said
So
they made a
what have
mistake there.
they
Yeah.
shown Giannis that would say, hey, it's going to change? Why? Why would it change? These are the owners that let Brogdon go and kept Bledsoe.
Mm-hmm. They did. No, they did.
Where's the
They
shooters?
they
Where are the
did.
shooters?
They did.
They brought in
Yeah.
George Hill.
Mhm.
Okay. Mike Budenholzer, I don't think he's a bad coach. I don't think he's the right coach.
Mm.
And remember, Giannis did not like it when they fired Jason Kidd.
No, he didn't. No, he disagreed with it. I remember the report the next day. He didn't know about the firing.
Hold on. I'm gonna call me back. I'm gonna text you when to call me back. I gotta answer this.
All right, no problem. Yeah, we'll get you back on when you're ready. All right. Yeah, by the way, definition of a market is a regular gathering of people for the purchase and sale of provision, livestock, and other commodities. To an area or arena in which commercial dealings are conducted, advertise or promote something. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, we'll get Danny back on. He'll get some more points in. But right now, I want to sort of get into football here. I want to talk about the Green Bay Packers and how well they played this weekend. Aaron Rodgers 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards passing against the Minnesota Vikings. And I gotta say, watching football yesterday with no fans and no crowd noise. Granted, we heard the crowd noise. Through the TV, but if you were there at the game and stuff like that, it really wasn't. All you heard was, whatever they had in the stadium. Really weird. I mean, playing a game in Minnesota, I think yesterday's game should have been moved to Lambeau. I think they should have moved. Granted, I'm not complaining because I think the Packers got a great advantage of playing in Minnesota and in a stadium that's not that loud, right? But it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like a Packers-Vikings game yesterday. Am I the only one that feels that way? It just didn't. But nonetheless, I mean, the Packers showed up. I mean, I'd expect 44 points or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's over 40 points. I mean, the defense, again, looks spotty. It is what it is. We did lose Kenny Clark to a groin injury today. We got some bad news with losing Lane Taylor. He's out for the year. Our offensive line was already kind of thin. Was already thin. It's getting thinner by the minute. Losing him for the year is huge. And our schedule is kind of a little tough this year. We do have to go to Tampa Bay. I think we do go to Tampa Bay. We do have to go to New Orleans, I believe. And there's another spot where I think... San Francisco. We have to go to San Francisco. Granted, Arizona won that game yesterday, but division games are weird sometimes. Do I think they could beat the Niners this year? I hope so. I like the Niners team as a whole over the Packers. But yeah. I mean, those were the positives yesterday. I mean, the Packers looked great. I didn't expect much. Not that I didn't expect much from the Packers. It was just I expected kind of what I saw like last year, just a little bit elevated. But they really surprised me yesterday, putting 43 points on the Minnesota Vikings. Was really cool. I mean, it felt good to see the Packers put up 43 points, and Aaron Rodgers looked great yesterday. Which, again, begs the question, why take Jordan Love? Okay, I don't know. I mean, they could have grabbed Patrick Queen, who yesterday got a sack for the Baltimore Ravens, whose defense looked spectacular. They stopped Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland scored 6 points yesterday. I mean, they blew out Cleveland yesterday, period. And I think Patrick Queen would have definitely made this defense a lot better. Because yesterday, I mean, you saw we couldn't stop the run much yesterday at all. The defense did not have a good day yesterday. Granted, Kenny Clark went out, but I think even before Kenny Clark went out, the defense did not. It looked about the same. The pass rush looks like it's still there. we're still not stopping the run. Jair Alexander, another man. Jair Alexander's he's a superstar. He's a star. He's gonna be a Pro Bowler this year for sure. He forced a safety yesterday. Had a pick on Kirk Cousins right before the half. I mean, he is a stud. The Packers hit really well with Jair Alexander. That guy's just a stud, man. I think he's easily probably one of our best defensive players, if not the best defensive player in our team. And yeah, I mean, he just safety. I mean, I haven't seen the Packers force a safety in a long time, and that felt great. Aaron Jones yesterday, 16 carries, 66 yards on touchdown, did well. Tyler Irvin, 3 carries, 38. Looks like we were able to run the ball pretty effectively. A.J. Dillon got 2 carries yesterday. They're going to ease him into the offense as the year goes on. Let's see if they give Aaron Jones a contract extension this year. I don't know if they will. I think we'll leave my opinion of that for another day. We don't know yet. Devontae Adams, 14 catches, 156 yards, 2 touchdowns. 17 targets yesterday, missed only 3. He missed an easy touchdown earlier on in the game, but that's okay. He made up for it, played well. The big surprise yesterday was Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I mean, he dropped the ball yesterday that he should have caught, but he made up for it, and he's playing well. Alan Lazard stepped up really well, 4 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, 4 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown yesterday. Just a great day for the Green Bay Packers yesterday. I feel great about this team. I had them over 9 wins this year. I think that holds to be true. Championship, don't know as much right now. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. He wants me to call him back. All right, 1 second. I'm calling Buddy back right now. 1 minute. Sorry, I just got into I just started talking. All right, call. There we go. See if he answers. Yo, Danny, there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started talking. Well, go ahead. You can go ahead and finish your points. I was just talking about the Packers, Mike. Go ahead.
It's fine. I want to get to football.
Yeah, same here. All right, so yeah, no, I just got my points out about Packers.
I love Aaron Rodgers. Big Aaron Rodgers fans. I hate the Green Bay Packers for what they've done to his career.
I don't disagree with you. I'm a Packers fan.
Look at the Seahawks. Perfect example. They paid Russell Wilson a bunch of money. What'd they do? They drafted DK Metcalf.
Mm-hmm.
They signed Greg Olsen.
Mm-hmm.
They drafted a speedback in DJ Dallas. They got Jamal Adams for defense. They got Bobby Wagner. You don't draft a quarterback and a third-string running back in the first 2 rounds when you just went 13-3. They were 13-3.
A game away from the Super Bowl.
13-3. You got slaughtered for one reason. You couldn't stop the run. What would be a great thing to do? Patrick Queen. Let's get a linebacker. Why don't we go out, spend some money on Jadeveon Clowney? He went cheap to the fucking Titans for 1 year.
Yeah.
You got good corners. You got good safeties. You got 2 good pass rushers. You can't stop the run.
Our interior sucks.
Jadeveon Clowney is a great run defender. Patrick Queen would have helped with that as well. Yep. And drafting A.J. Dillon, who can't even beat out Jamal Williams for a spot in the rotation. Why? Why didn't you take a receiver to help Aaron Rodgers? Emmanuel Sanders was available. He would have been perfect. I don't understand. Like, you paid Rodgers all this money. You need to win now, not draft a project quarterback over a linebacker who can help you right now, or a wide receiver that can help you right. Look at Dallas. They drafted CeeDee Lamb.
Yep.
Why didn't you trade up and go get CeeDee Lamb or Jerry Jeudy? It annoys the hell out of me what they have done to Aaron Rodgers' career. Aaron Rodgers easily could have won 3-4 Super Bowls. They just refused to give him the help. He had a defense one time. One time they gave him a defense, and he won a Super Bowl. Why is that so hard?
I don't
to understand.
Ted Thompson really.
How is he still there? How is he still there?
I think he's still there, but I think he's an advisor or something like
He
that.
is
I don't
an
know. I don't know why. I don't
They're
know
obviously
why. Yeah,
listening to his advice.
clearly.
I
Clearly.
just don't get it.
Well, let's look at the draft record, right? Let's go the past 3 or 4 years here. So, okay,
Jair
so
Alexander was a good pick.
Jair Alexander, yes. You traded out of the first round when T.J. Watt was available to get Kevin King and Vince Beagle.
Was Kevin King good?
No, I don't. I think. Well, I mean,
I know he's a corner.
he's
I
a
will say
corner.
one thing.
He's
though,
when he's available, he's okay.
there was
when he's available.
One move I don't understand. Casey Hayward.
Well, here was the thing with that. Like the issue with that was, and I'm not saying that wasn't a good move, but the problem was Casey Hayward at that point was injury prone, right? And their decision was Devon. I think it was between Devon House and him, and they just went with Devon House because he's just available, right? So they were like, no, it was the wrong choice, right? And here's what the sad part about. You want to hear a story about Casey Hayward? I don't know if you heard this one. Okay. So, Casey Hayward, when Dom Capers was here, when people wanted to fire Dom Capers, so Casey Hayward went to Dom Capers and told him, and he said, listen, I play better on the nickel, or the dime or the nickel. It's one of those two. There's a report out there. You got to read this. He told him that. And Dom Capers went back and told him, listen, you got to play where we put you.
That is the main difference. I don't understand. I think coaches have an ego thing.
Yeah.
That Bill Belichick doesn't have, and that he's not like. I don't think Bill Belichick is special, and like he just knows more than everybody else.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a set scheme.
No, he doesn't.
His scheme is who he has.
Mm-hmm.
So he has Stephon Gilmore, and he has another corner. And he's got McCourty back. He doesn't have a great pass rush, but he knows he's got the best set of corners in the league, so he plays man. I'll never forget the Eagles. They signed Nnamdi Asomugha, lockdown corner from Oakland.
By the way, I thought he was overrated, but
he's a very bad zone defender. He's strictly who's my guy. Lock him up all game. That's what he was, and the Eagles put him in a zone scheme, and you just don't do those things.
No.
Look at Bill Belichick yesterday. He got Cam Newton. Cam got 7. What did he get? 12 carries or something?
12 carries. Yep. Let's take a look at it.
He didn't sit there and go, well, I need Cam to be a pocket passer.
15 carries, actually. 15 carries, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Bill Belichick will build around his players, not his scheme.
Right.
And that's a big problem with coaches.
Yep, in general. No, I agree with you. That's why Bill Belichick's the GOAT. That's why Bill Belichick owns them every year. He owns the league every year. And the other thing is, too, I love how everybody was getting back to me saying, the Patriots, they got Cam Newton. How's it going to work? Because it's Bill Belichick, and it's going to work. And my thing is with Cam Newton is like, okay, we're acting like he had a broken neck, and he's coming back from, like, almost, like, not walking anymore or something like that. Because it's like, he's 31 years old. He's not old. Like, in quarterback years, like, quarterbacks are playing till they're 40. So he's not that old. He just had a foot problem.
I wanted the Dolphins to sign him. I know.
Why didn't anybody sign him? Like, why didn't the Bears sign him? Thank God they didn't. I don't want fucking Cam Newton here in the NFC North.
No, the Bears
fuck out of here.
They decided to give Nick Foles money and not start him. I don't
Dude,
understand.
how stupid is that? How do you give?
Two things. Yeah. There was 2 things I saw.
Yeah.
Before the season started, season win totals. The Packers were at 9. And the Bears were at 8. I don't understand it.
I don't get how the Bears are going to be at 8.
I bet it. I said under 8 for the Bears, over 9 for the Packers.
Yeah, it's easy money.
The Vikings, by the way, I was hearing you talk. I don't really care about the no fans thing. I don't think. I don't. It doesn't affect the way I watch the football game.
It doesn't affect. It's just weird. I'm just pointing out how weird it is.
I don't think it's weird. The Vikings they didn't have Daniel Hunter, so
Everson Griffin's gone.
There, but they got Ngakoue from the Jaguars. But their linebackers are old. They have 2 good safeties, but they have no corners. They lost Trey Waynes. They lost Xavier Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
They have no corners, and Adams, Lazard, and Scantling ate them up.
They did. They did. Dude,
They attacked, bro.
that's crazy. I couldn't believe it yesterday. The way Aaron was moving outside the pocket, the pass he threw to Devontae Adams rolling to his right.
I just don't understand why a team like the Packers doesn't sign Jadeveon Clowney to a 1-year deal for $15 million.
I don't know. I don't.
Your main problem is run defense. His main strength is run defense, and he can rush the quarterback.
It's a fit, right? All you have to do is here's the thing. You don't have to sign him long term. He's a rental. Just bring him in for a year.
Deal. That's
1 year deal is a rental,
year.
And he's gone, and that space is freed up again to spend elsewhere. That's the part I don't understand. It's like shit like that bothers me. You know what I mean?
And why? I feel like everyone sees it, and the Packers are just like, nope, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still think till this day the reason why Ted Thompson didn't take T.J. Watt is because the fans said they would draft T.J. Watt, and everybody wanted T.J. Watt, right? And he was at Wisconsin. He was a Wisconsin guy, local guy, and I think his ego said, I don't want to prove the fans right. I think that was the ego. Because I'm like, how do you not take TJ? How do you trade out for Kevin King and Vince Beagle? Vince Beagle, by the way, still not in the league. There's a guy here who
I don't even know.
No one knows he's not in the league. He was okay. By the way, the guy that I work here with, he was telling me he thought Vince Beagle was better than TJ Watt, and I was like, why? I was like, why? And he's like, well, because he played. He was more consistent at Wisconsin. I'm like. Listen, I was like, I saw T.J. Watt play 1 year, and I see star. Like, that's all I need to know. I don't care how many years you played that you were effective at that position. You thought you were better than me. When I see a player and I see star, I take that player. That's just how that goes. I can tell the difference between a star and a regular player. So, and I don't understand that. And now he's out of the league. So,
I'll say this. The NFC North, to me, looks like the easiest division. Like,
I don't know. I mean, the
Lions,
AFC South.
The Titans and Texans and Colts are good all-around teams.
Jaguars.
That's a shit team. The Texans' problem is they also just don't want to spend money on defense for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The Colts' problem is they think Phillip Rivers is good. He hasn't been good for 3 years.
Right.
And the Titans, we'll see them tonight. The Titans got Jadeveon Clowney. I love that move for them.
I love that move for them. Their defense was already pretty good. I love that move for them.
The South.
I think the Titans can get to the Super Bowl this year. Not that they will. I'm not picking them, but I'm just saying they can.
I like the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Steelers. That's it.
Right now, you say that. Let's look at the score for the as I just
10-9.
It's 10-9, dude.
Listen,
I have Pittsburgh's defense, so I'm a little pissed off here to give
I
up
love
points.
Pittsburgh. Well, they got a sack and a pick. T.J. Watt got an interception, by the way.
Oh, T.J. Watt! He got an interception! Holy shit! Oh, is he a Packer? No, he's a Steeler. Oh, but okay. We got Kevin King, though.
Yeah. Now, NFC, I don't like the Niners this year. I never liked that team.
I do.
They had the defense play out of their mind that 1 year. Like the Jaguars did it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The Jaguars did it 3 years ago. The Bears did it 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
And last year was the Niners. I love Kyle Shanahan, but again, no receivers.
Yeah.
Jimmy G's your quarterback. Kittle's already hurt.
Oh, George Kittle got hurt. Are you kidding me?
And you saw it yesterday.
I missed it.
DeAndre Hopkins torched that Niners defense. Kyler Murray ran for 100. I don't like the Niners. I like the Seahawks, and I like the Saints.
Saints are playing really well. Drew Brees still looks solid.
I would never understand people who think the Bucks are a threat in the NFC. Tom Brady's 43 years old.
He looks old too.
They had the best defense in the NFL last year. Actually, the Patriots. They turned over more than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
He had a good O-line. Mm-hmm. He had the best coach, and they got walloped by the fucking Titans because he just couldn't. Yep. He was bad last year, Tom Brady.
He wasn't good.
Bad.
You see, and here's the thing: when people say Aaron Rodgers was okay, I love that you said that because you got to compare Tom Brady to Aaron Rodgers now, right? This is where my frustration comes in with people, and they look at what Aaron Rodgers was doing last year and all this shit. The difference between Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers throwing the football last year. Aaron didn't look old. It's not that he couldn't make the plays last year. It's that he had no one couldn't do it
to get open.
Right. He had nobody separating to get open. See, here's the difference between Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I remember Adams was hurt for half the year. Or
half the year. Yeah, 4 games. And he went on a little hot streak there, but it cooled off, right? When Adams came back. But because I don't know what happened there. But either way, like the difference between that last year is Aaron Rodgers wasn't playing bad. He just couldn't risk the football more with receivers not separating. There's tape on it. You can see the tape. People break it down all the time. The receivers weren't that open. And Aaron Rodgers is not going to throw a fucking interception. He's not going to throw a ball where he doesn't feel like you're not going to get it. He's not going to do it. To me,
prime Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback of all time. It's not his fault that he played for management that just refuses.
You know my frustration on this, man. You know
the Patriots always took chances. They traded for Randy Moss. It worked. They traded for Chad Johnson. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Shot at Josh Gordon. He had some games. They traded for
Corey Dillon.
The Patriots always try to bring in talent. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Why? Right. I don't understand why the Packers don't do this.
Me either. I don't get it either. My thing is like, well, here's the thing. When if you listen to sports radio here, it's always about getting rid of. Hurting the future. What they don't realize is Aaron Rodgers is your future. He alone can get you 10 wins. You need a team to win a championship. You get what I'm saying?
Tell me right now. If I tell those people right now, I guarantee you. You will have a chance. You can make the NFC Championship game for the next 4 years. Mm-hmm. But then after that, you're going to have to rebuild. If I hire Rodgers, and if you sign Davion Clowney this year and get that Patrick Queen guy, all of a sudden, you got a top defense. Because it's all you're missing.
Yeah.
If you give Aaron Rodgers a top defense, you already saw yesterday. He'll put a 40 on anybody.
Yeah. He will. Easily. Oh, let's look up. Oh, by the way, since you did that, let's look up what did Patrick Queen do yesterday? Hold on. Let's take a look. Played pretty well. What did Baltimore give up on the Cleveland Browns? I think it was 6 points, right?
Yep.
6 points.
Now, Baltimore's another team. They traded for Calais Campbell. They traded for Marcus Peters. Mm-hmm. They signed Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas didn't work out, but they take chances. You're not going to win if everybody else is taking chances and you aren't.
Right.
The Chiefs signed Tyrann Mathieu to help their defense. Mm-hmm. The Chiefs don't have a good defense, but their defense is good enough.
Serviceable. It needs to be good enough because Patrick Mahomes is that good, but you need a defense to stop people. Right.
But you have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, exactly.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't need that defense to be the Steelers.
No.
He just needs,
be competent.
Not allow 300 yards rushing in a championship game.
In a championship game. 280 yards, by the way. So check it out. You want to take a stab? You want to take a stab at what Patrick Queen did yesterday?
What did he do?
Okay, Patrick Queen yesterday. He's at the top here. But check this out. Defensive stats. Patrick Queen is at the top of the list, by the way. 8 total tackles, 4 solo, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 1 quarterback hit. Yesterday. First game as a starter.
He's going to be great.
They were calling him the next Ray. They were saying he's the potential to be the next Ray Lewis. Yeah,
I just don't get it. People will tell you, salary cap, this and that.
But he was a draft pick. So how does that affect the salary cap? How does that?
Jadeveon Clowney, I just don't get it. I don't get it either. Willing to sign for 1 year for 15.
1 year. He's a rental. You're telling me you don't have to
clear up $15 million to sign that man to get.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like they
right
don't.
there.
You're right
The Packers
there.
are the third, fourth best.
Put it
team
like
in the
this.
NFC.
Put it like this. I don't know how that team. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how that team last year made it to the NFC Championship game, but they were there. Right? They were there.
When you have Aaron Rodgers, you always have a shot.
What
What they had last year was they had a great pass rush. They had Adrian Amos is a great sign.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We do have Adrian Amos. Shit.
You have Jerry Alexander. You have another corner there.
Mm-hmm.
Opposite of Alexander. I can't think of him now.
I can't think of his name right now either. We have Darnell Savage, too.
Yeah. Your interior, your linebackers are crap.
Linebackers are crap. Really bad.
I mean,
I don't understand why you don't address linebacker when Patrick Queen's available. I don't get it. But no, we need a quarterback. Oh, by the way, let's look up Jordan Love's stats yesterday. Jordan Love, because apparently that was a great draft pick, right? How did he affect the game yesterday? I don't see him on the stat list. Oh, it's because he's a backup quarterback and he might not play for 4 years. That's right. So I have to wait 3 years to figure out if Jordan Love is good. In the meantime, I could have had Patrick Queen this year, who I know would be good this year and provide for me.
I tell you, I love Aaron Rodgers. I'm a Dolphin fan.
Whatever happened to the saying, "What have you done for me lately?" Right? Like, what have you done for me lately?
I'm a Dolphin fan whose only hope is a guy named Tua. Can't wait to see him play, see what we got.
When are you guys going to stop playing Ryan Fitz tragic?
I think they said the plan is, like, they're not going to make it public.
Yeah.
But, they want to ease in the rookie.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be the first 2 weeks are tough. It's New England and it's Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Third week is Jacksonville.
Gotcha.
So let Fitzpatrick play the first two. Let Tua see how an NFL game goes, moves. And then if Fitzpatrick struggles with 3 interceptions, he's going to struggle.
Right.
Bring him to week 3. Let him start off with the Jaguars. They don't want to start him off, which I agree with the idea. You want him to build confidence. You don't want him to play Bill Belichick first game of his career.
Mm-hmm.
You want him to build some confidence, get some games under his belt. Let him learn from the sidelines. By the way, whatever happened to that?
To what?
Drafting a quarterback and letting him sit a year, let him learn from the sidelines.
Oh, that doesn't exist anymore. Doesn't exist
anymore. It worked for Palmer. It worked for Rivers. It worked for Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
It worked for Mahomes. He did it.
Mahomes, he's had a year. Yeah. By Alex Smith and learning from Andy Reid. Yeah. I don't know why. That's not. I mean, the past couple of years, it's been start him right away.
Like, drop him in there, and then if he's not good, we got to. I think sometimes they'll ruin a quarterback, like the Jets, Sam Darnold.
Oh, yeah. That'll ruin your confidence. Absolutely. Because Sam Darnold could have been a good quarterback if he sat behind and just watched, right? And just learned something. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. But then again, who was he going to learn from there? What's his name?
I thank God for fantasy football because if there was no fantasy football and I just had to be a Dolphin fan, I don't know what I would probably hate football.
I mean, I would hate football for you.
But I love Aaron Rodgers and I love Patrick Mahomes. Those are my 2 favorite players in the league. I just love watching them play.
Yeah, for me, it's, well, you already know. Aaron Rodgers, Packers. I'm going to ride them till I die. Even when they're terrible. Because they will be. Because I already see this coming. We got Matt LaFleur.
I mean, you've had a long run.
We've had a long run, 2 Super Bowls.
Your whole life, as a matter of fact, they've been good.
My whole life, yeah, they've been good.
31 years.
Before that, they were terrible.
I know, they were disgustingly terrible in the 80s.
Yep, they were. They were really bad. They would send players here to die.
Yeah, my dad lived in the golden age of the Dolphins. When I started loving
Dan
football,
Marino
retired. You know what? My only memory of Dan Marino is that playoff game against the Jaguars.
Dude, I swear to God, I was about to say that. I'm not lying to you. That's when I got exposed. That's when I first lived here in Florida, and I watched that playoff game against the Jaguars.
That was my introduction to football.
That was my introduction to delusional Dolphin fans. Okay, because
I went to a Dolphin game. It was either that year or the year before, but David Eward was the starter. Marino was hurt.
Yeah, Marino was hurt that year. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson was the coach.
And then we had Dave Wanstead.
That guy sucked.
Why? I like Brian.
Yes, solid team.
I'll say it's about Dolphins. I like the game plan.
You like the game plan?
Got a bunch of draft picks.
I like that.
The only thing I did not like is when they traded Minka Fitzpatrick for a first-round pick.
Yeah.
He became all-pro God damn it. But, whatever. I like what they did. They got 3 first-round picks. This year they have 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders.
2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, okay.
I like what they're doing.
Well, here's the thing. They hit with Tua. If they hit with Tua, the Dolphins are going to be set for the next, 10, 15 years.
But you have to build around them. You can't just...
No, you got to build around them. You got to do what you got to do as an organization.
We need to build the O-line. I think Michael Gallup is a free agent next year. I want Michael Gallup.
You want Michael Gallup?
Dallas Cowboy receiver.
Oh, speaking of Dallas, by the way, how's that Mike McCarthy offense looking in Dallas, huh?
Here we go.
Looks amazing. Man.
It's a joke. They could have kicked the field goal to tie the game. They went for it and threw a 2-yard pass for I don't know what reason.
This is Mike McCarthy.
Then they want to blame it on a bullshit pass interference play, which it was bullshit.
It was bullshit. Yeah, I agree.
That whole drive before that was 3-yard passes. Why were they pushing the ball down the field?
You know why? It's because
McCarthy.
Well, yeah.
And
Dak Prescott.
Dak needs to get off his little fucking off the crack pipe.
Or whatever the fuck it is, dude. Because
he turned down $35 million a year.
He's not worth more. I don't know where in his right mind.
Russell Wilson gets paid.
Yeah, Russell. You're not getting paid Russell Wilson money. He's not Russell.
He
hasn't won a championship.
He hasn't made the playoffs in the last 2 years.
Dude, think about this. Think about this for a second. The Cowboys franchise tagged him, right? So if you wanted let's consider, for the sake of argument, I want to consider Dak Prescott a franchise quarterback. He probably is. He most likely is, right? I would give up a first round. If I'm a team that needs a quarterback, I would give up a first or 2 first round picks or whatever it is to get Dak Prescott. I would trade for him right now. Franchise tag. No one has. Think about it, no one's offered.
I don't know if he's a franchise.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on the fence about it. I'm on the fence. But let's
it's to me, and people who don't want to believe it, he's Ryan Tannehill. If you give or Kirk Cousins, they're all the same.
Yeah.
You gave Dak a good line. Yeah. You gave him Zeke. He's got Amari Cooper. He's got Michael Gallup. He's got CeeDee Lamb. They're going to look good.
Yeah, they are.
If you look at his stats last year, 4,900 yards, 32 touchdowns. Wow, he was amazing. He played the Giants twice. He played the Redskins twice. He played the Eagles twice. The worst pass defenses in the league. He played the Jets, the Dolphins. If you go look at his games against, remember the Packer game?
Remember the Packer game? Yeah, I do.
Yep. He lost him that game.
Yep.
The Jet game, he was terrible. The Patriot game,
lost
he was
to the
terrible.
Jets.
Anytime he played a good team, he wasn't bad. He was terrible.
He was terrible. Yep. To me, all he is he's on the Alex Smith. He's Alex Smith. At worst, I'll say Alex Smith.
That's the same guy.
Same guy, yeah. It's just...
Those are quarterbacks you build a great team around, and you put them in there, and you
hope for the best.
You hope they Joe Flacco it, man.
Yeah, the Joe Flacco syndrome. I'll explain that one day.
Yeah, you build a good defense. It's a good run game, good O-line, and you get lucky in the playoffs here and there, and you win a Super Bowl.
Yep. And it hasn't happened yet.
He's not, I'm going to give you $35 a year.
No, he's not that special. What does he do that's better than Russell Wilson? Not much. Nothing. What does he do better than Aaron Rodgers? Nothing. What does he do better than Patrick Mahomes? Nothing. Why does he think he's worth that much? He should have taken a 35 and ran with it.
Because
just don't get it.
The problem is, if he goes to free agency, somebody will give him $40 a year.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
If Phillip Rivers doesn't work out in Indy, I bet you they give him $40 a year.
Probably.
In Indy.
Yeah.
Because they're a quarterback away. They got a decent defense. They have good offense.
They have a nice team.
They just don't have a quarterback.
Shout outs to those people drafting T.Y. Hilton in the 3rd or 4th round, by the way. That happened.
Oh, I made my Terry McLaurin versus T.Y. Hilton bet this year.
Nice. How's that looking so
Why,
far?
why couldn't
Probably
the Packers
good.
draft Terry McLaurin? Why?
Why did the Packers draft the fucking receiver? Period. In
Marquise
a
Brown.
draft. In a draft. Oh, you're talking about the year before? Or you talking about
Any
this year?
year.
Oh yeah, any year. I don't know, man. I'm not in the front office. I don't know what the decisions they make.
They had Adams. Just give him a little bit of help. Why do the Cardinals go out
Can
and
we?
trade for DeAndre
Can we
Hopkins?
agree? Okay. Can we? Can you give Devontae Adams some respect?
I said he's very good.
Is he? He's tier 1, man.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
How big is your tier 1?
My tier 1, like obviously Michael Thomas is the greatest receiver I've ever seen in my life.
No, he's
So-
not.
No, he's not. I'm talking about like,
Julio.
obviously it's Jerry Rice. No, see, here's the thing, dude. Michael Thomas, dude. Okay,
All right,
he's
listen.
big.
One guy plays
He's
with Matt
strong.
Ryan, one guy plays with Drew Brees.
It doesn't matter. I mean, okay, Drew
Of
Brees.
course it matters.
No, okay. Listen, it does matter. You're right. I'm not saying that, but Matt Ryan is not that bad.
No, Matt Ryan is good, but I'm saying the difference between setting records in a year and just being elite every year is Matt Ryan and Drew Brees.
Yeah, but we've seen Drew Brees like take
Like
her off.
Randy Moss was incredible in Minnesota. You put him with Tom Brady and he breaks records.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you substitute Odell Beckham for Devontae Adams,
Give me
Odell
Devontae.
Odell Beckham scores 25 touchdowns.
I don't think so.
I think
Not
Odell
because
Beckham-
it's not because I don't think he's talented. It's because the mental game, man. I don't think he's.
No, man, he's with
I
the problem
just
with
don't-
Beckham right now is he's in the wrong system for his talents.
Mm-hmm.
They want to use both running backs. They signed Jarvis Landry. They signed Austin Hooper. The fucking Browns are playing fantasy football. They have a terrible O
They're
line.
playing fantasy football.
They have a terrible O line. They have a bad
They do.
defense.
They do.
They have two good defensive players. They have Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward. They
Mhm.
don't build anything around them. Their O line's terrible. They go out and they sign Austin Hooper when they already have David Njoku to the richest tight end contract for I don't know what fucking reason.
No
You
one
you
knows.
sign Jarvis Landry to a big deal, and then you trade for Beckham, and then you get Nick Chubb, and then you trade for or you
Kareem
sign
Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Like, play fantasy football, bro. You need guards. You need tackles. Baker Mayfield is not good.
You
He's
need a
running for his life
team.
every
You need a
play.
team. You need a team.
And Odell Beckham's saying, you're paying two receivers and a tight end a lot of money, and you're
Right.
a run-first offense? What
Right.
the fuck are you doing?
All right, what are you doing? Absolutely, your passing game should be setting up your run. You know.
If you're going to pay two receivers elite money and a tight end elite money, you shouldn't, be running the ball every down.
Right. No, I agree. I mean, dude.
And maybe you should invest a little more into your O-line. But
Mhm.
it's teams like that. They make the splashy moves, just like the Bucks. They got Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Leonard Fournette. That's wonderful. You were a great team 4 years ago. Oh my God, Shaheen was devastated because he drafted Gronk.
Oh, when did he take Gronk?
Oh, he paid like $8 for him in auction. He was a $1 player.
That's 8. Okay.
No, he made a bet with me that Gronk will have 5 catches, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
What? In the first game against the Saints?
Easiest
New
bet I've ever
Orleans?
made in my life. Not even 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns.
God, his
So
love
he
affair-
could have had 9 catches, 200 yards, and 1 touchdown. I would have won the bet.
easily. That's fun.
But that's what I'm saying. The Bucks will be terrible this year because they have no O-line.
Mhm.
Their defense is okay, but it's not good enough to no O-line, no run game.
Mhm.
Quarterback's 43.
You don't think Tom Brady figures it out? Not that he's gonna do anything spectacular, but
His defense isn't going to give up 14 points a game
no,
again.
Right. Oh no, that's right. He's got to outscore people. That's right, for the first time in his life.
He doesn't have the O-line to fucking sit back there on a lawn chair until someone gets open.
That's true.
And his
That's
game is not to throw the ball deep
Nope,
anymore.
it's not.
It's a short game.
Short game. It's always been. It's always kind of
and
been a
he
short
doesn't
game.
have a good receiving back on the team either. Their
No.
receiving back is LaShawn McCoy. I forgot.
That's right. Another old guy. Right.
Good.
Right. I don't
I like
understand
the
the Sean McCoy
Falcons
pick.
more than I like the Bucks.
Damn, that's a statement. But I agree. I agree with you though. I was never high in the Buccaneers when they got Tom Brady. I wasn't concerned at all. I was like,
The
okay.
problem
like,
is
sure.
they might make the playoffs by default.
They probably will. They probably
Because
will.
it's
That's a
7
wild card,
teams
yeah.
now.
Yep. And the two seed, that's gonna be
So
weird
you
this
got
year. The
you got
two
the Saints,
seed, yeah.
Packers. Let's say you got Saints, Packers, Seahawks, Niners, right? Niners one
Mhm.
wild card.
Mhm.
Someone has to win that shit division, NFC East.
Yep.
Somebody, I guess.
That division
I don't even
sucks,
know.
dude.
I don't even know. Like, I honestly think, like, the whole NFC West should make it because
Mhm.
they're all better than the NFC East.
Oh, I agree.
Like, somebody
I agree.
shouldn't be allowed to win that division.
Yep, I agree.
They're going to win the division going 8-8. It's going to be terrible.
It's gonna be terrible. You know what? That's even sadder for Dak Prescott too. How bad the division is. Like he can't
win it.
He can't win it.
He can't win. The guy is so.
He's overrated.
He's not Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's the worst quarterback I've ever seen in the Super Bowl. But he's Alex Smith. He's Ryan Tannehill. He's Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
You don't give those guys 35, 40
No,
million a
you
year.
don't. You don't. There's nothing special about that. If there were special quarterbacks like A-Rod and those guys, I get it. Not those guys. Not the mid-tier. You don't. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. It's a waste of money. It's a dead. It's dead salary cap money. You're not. Yeah.
I really love Aaron Rodgers. I just don't see how the Packers can beat the Saints or the Seahawks.
I don't either. But here's the thing: if the game isn't, you gotta put this in perspective. If the Packers somehow end up with the 1 seed, granted, I know the Saints are better, but the thing is, if the Packers end up with the 1 seed, gotta remember.
Matter?
This is where I'm getting at. So check it out. Remember, the playoffs don't start till what, January?
Oh, so you're saying they might have more fans allowed?
Absolutely. By that point in time,
the Dolphins, the Chiefs are allowing fans.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing like rumblings here and now, every now and then in WWE and all that stuff that they're hearing that at some point they're going to be able to, they can have a certain percentage of capacity in their arenas now.
I think the fans don't matter. I think the weather will matter. If you can get a game in Lambeau,
and that's the other thing too.
Against
the Saints don't travel well, man.
It's one of those, 20
below 20-degree games, and now it's the run game.
Wind.
Yep.
You got a shot there, but
you got a shot there.
Have the home field.
You got to have the home field.
To New Orleans.
No, if we're going to New Orleans, we lose. I mean, the Packers never win in New Orleans. They haven't won in New Orleans, I don't think, ever. Outside of winning the Super Bowl.
Seattle. You don't want to go to Seattle either.
No, I don't want to go to Seattle. Granted, we should have won that game, but
I think they could sweep the division, man.
I think they'll sweep the division. I mean, you saw that Detroit fucking Chicago game yesterday. What shit show that was?
Who does? What divisions do the Packers play?
NFC South. They play. Let's see. Let's get the schedule up right quick. I think it's the NFC South for sure because we play the Bucs, we play the Panthers, we play the Falcons, and
those
the Saints
are 3 wins,
year.
I think.
Oh, Steelers up right now, 16-10. What happened? I don't know. All right, so
threw a touchdown, James Washington.
Oh.
I have Steelers -6, by the way.
That's a good bet. I'll take it.
But I'm up to, look at this. I put up 160.
Yep.
And the Perry put up 162.
That's.
He has Juju. I have AJ Brown.
What? By the way, how's Juju? You think he's still better than Devontae Adams?
I never said he was better than Devontae Adams.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Yes, you did. You said Juju Smith-Schuster is better than Devontae Adams. You said Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
How's that working so far?
What are you talking about?
What do you want to talk about? How's that looking?
Stephon Diggs is better than Devontae Adams.
All right.
Again,
we'll revisit this.
One guy has Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball.
All right.
17 times.
How about this? How about this? I'm gonna stop this right here. Wasn't Devontae Adams? We were playing with that when Aaron Rodgers went down with a collarbone injury. Wasn't Devontae Adams one of the best receivers in the league playing with that moron at quarterback?
Let me ask you this:
who was the moron at quarterback again?
How many 1,000-yard seasons does Devontae Adams have?
Right now, I can't name off the top of my head. I have to look it up.
I know.
Do you? Tell me.
Take a guess.
I'll say maybe 3 or 4.
1.
Bullshit.
1,000-yard season. Go look it up.
Well,
1.
Okay, I'll look it up.
And he's at Aaron Rodgers. Stephon Diggs has 2 or 3. 2 for sure. I think it's 3.
Hold on. Stop
Go
this
look at it.
nonsense. Stop
Go
this
look at it.
nonsense. I mean, first of all, Devontae Adams made Chad Johnson cry. That's how good his route running is. Okay?
Listen,
That's how good his route running is.
Adams-
When Stephon Diggs
here's
does
my
that...
thing, though.
Oh, he did get... I'm sorry. Oh, you know why he didn't get the 1,000-yard season in 2016? I think they sat him the last game. That's
he didn't
why.
Get it, did he? But he didn't get it.
Last year, he missed 4 games, buddy.
And he didn't get it, did he?
And then he didn't get it, but last year he missed 4 games. Remember 2018?
Availability is as good as anything else.
Stephon Diggs is not that durable.
But he has more 1,000-yard seasons playing with
anyway,
worse quarterbacks.
it's still Devontae. Anyway, okay, so we play the NFC South. We play shit. Okay, the NFC South. We play against the Eagles. We don't play the entire division. And we play against. That's it, actually. So we got the 4.
You have to play an AFC team.
Yeah, we play the entire AFC South. So it's Jacksonville, Houston, Indy, and
Tennessee is not a good matchup for you guys.
Tennessee. No, okay. So here are my wins losses for the year.
That's a bad matchup.
It's a bad matchup. Let's watch this. So okay, I had a win at Minnesota. I have a win against Detroit at home. We lose against New Orleans. We beat Atlanta at home. We get a bye. We get a bye after that. I think we go in and beat Tampa Bay.
Yes.
That could be a loss because we don't play well in Tampa Bay. So it happens.
Or a game is in Tampa?
It's in Tampa. So
Injuries
that's why.
would be key at that point. I don't know.
Exactly. I don't know either. So I have a win. I'll go with a win there. At Houston, I have us losing. Granted, we do play. Aaron does play well in Houston, but I just.
I think that's a win.
You think it's a win? I got it as a loss. So right now I got a loss at Houston, loss at New Orleans. Okay. So I think we beat Minnesota because we sweep the division. I think we go in and beat San Francisco this time.
No.
I think so.
Just a bad matchup, man.
You never know. Jimmy Garoppolo could. You never know. I think I got to win there. I think Green Bay goes in and wins that game as an upset.
I don't think so.
Beat Jacksonville, beat Indianapolis, beat Chicago.
Where's the game of Indy? Where's that game
at Indy. But it's Philip Rivers. It's Philip
Rivers. You're going to lose that game.
All right. I don't believe in Philip Rivers. But that's fine.
I think you lose that game.
So, we beat Philly at home. We beat Detroit on the road. We beat Carolina at home. I think we lose against Tennessee at home. I think we lose that game.
Yeah.
And then we beat Chicago. I got the Packers at 13-3.
All right, I got them 12-4. Then.
12-4, 13. But that's.
But the wins was only 9 from Vegas. Disrespect.
I don't understand Vegas. Vegas is getting raped lately. I don't like their odds have not been good. I mean, their fight odds have been pretty bad too.
I think the Niners were at 11. I bet the under on that one. I mean, they already lost to Arizona, and they got the top.
They're looking good already.
The Rams look good.
The Rams look spectacular.
Seahawks look good. That's a tough division, man.
It's a tough division. That might be the best division in football.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Again. Like, they were the best division in football like 6 or 7 years ago. Now they're the best division again. It's insane.
Oh, I bet the under on the Browns, 8 wins.
Oh, good bet.
Easy bet.
Dude, are you doing this on Sportsbook?
Bovado.
Bravado? Okay, I gotta start betting again.
Yeah. Oh, you know I took my Heat. Plus 375 to beat the Bucks.
You mean the Celtics?
No, the Heat. The Celtics is only.
Oh, got you. Sorry, you're talking. Yeah. Did you really?
Yeah, and I took the Heat plus. I got 9-1 for them to win the East.
9-1, dude. That's looking great right now.
Yeah. I put 100 to win 900.
Dude, that's sick, dude. If they win, oh my god, you're partying.
I can't wait. I'm so excited, man. I'm gonna tell you this about the Heat Celtics, man.
Okay.
The thing, Miami and Spo. I believe in Spo, and he has the decision to make.
God, I want to punt. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Do you want to outscore them, or do you want to make it 90s basketball?
Hmm.
Because if you want to make it 90s basketball, you bench Duncan Robinson and you start Kelly Olynyk. You put Olynyk on Tice. You put Bam on either Brown or Tatum.
Okay.
You put Butler on the other. You could put Jay Crowder. Or no, you put Jay Crowder on the other. You put Butler on Kemba, and you let Dragic guard Marcus Smart.
Okay.
But if he goes with the lineup that we have been going with, which is Duncan Robinson and Dragic, it's going to be a mismatch for one of them.
Yep.
And at that point, you need Robinson to hit threes. And you need Dragic to make Kemba work on defense. The other way, it's harder to score. This way, it's going to be harder to defend.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very tough series.
It's going to be a 7-game series. Either way, it doesn't matter. Either of these teams go to the finals, they lose.
Oh, my God. Are you watching this Monday night game?
No.
So they just handed the ball off to Saquon Barkley.
What did he take off for 50 yards and a touchdown?
No. I think every Pittsburgh Steelers defender was in the backfield before he got the ball.
That's sick.
I swear I saw like 7 people.
That defense
back
is so
there.
Good. That's awesome. I love that. I drafted him, by the way.
DJ Watt was one of them.
DJ Watt again. By the way, I want to punch Brian Windhorst in the face. I just can't. Can't. I hate him.
Why?
I don't know what his credentials are. I don't know how he has a job at ESPN. But let me tell you something right here. Here we go.
LeBron James.
Here's a hot take. This idiot right here. Here's a hot take. Now, granted, let me get this out of here. If the Clippers lose this series, obviously it's a disappointment. There's no. I think we can all agree that'd be a disappointment, right? If they lose this series. Okay. I mean,
they were up by you're not game 5 and 6.
Yeah. You're not saying anything You're not saying anything that nobody would say, right? I mean, this is common sense. I mean, if the Lakers lost in 7 games, it'd be a big disappointment. But anyway, so if the Clippers lose this series, it would be a historic disappointment. Keyword historic.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
Do you know why he says that though?
Why?
Because you gotta make it as similar to LeBron as possible. You have to compare other people to LeBron's disappointments to make LeBron look better.
I mean, the biggest disappointment ever
That's why.
is 2011. LeBron
They want something to compare to that so badly, Danny. They want something to compare to that so badly. They will reach this far.
From being, I'm the greatest player of all time, to being a role player.
Yeah. Against the team with one superstar.
He couldn't. Wade scored 27 a game. Bosch gave him 19 a game.
Dirk Nowitzki was their only superstar.
He couldn't. LeBron scored, 16 a game?
Something like that.
He had an 8-point game in Game 4. Miami could have went up 3-1. Wade put up 30-plus in the game. Bosch put up 25. Miami lost by 3.
Yep.
LeBron James put up 8 points.
Yep. So just so you guys are out there, sports media does this because they want so badly to something to compare to LeBron James and that fucking disappointment that they can take it off of LeBron basically. I hope what I'm saying here makes sense. That's why this fucking asshole does this shit. I mean, granted, it's a disappointment. Is it historic? I mean, it's the Denver Nuggets.
It's one of the bigger disappointments.
If you don't want to be historic, if the Clippers got swept, that's historic. I mean,
look, they were up 3-1.
Yeah.
They had, I think, a 14-point lead in the third.
Oh, it's been bad. It's been bad. They had a 19-point lead yesterday. Right. But check this out.
That's pretty.
But check this out. No disrespect here, but the Lakers at one point had a 3-1 lead against the Suns. Who talks about that?
Yeah, but the Lakers were the 7th seed, and the Suns were the 2 seed.
Oh yeah, that's
That was
right.
different.
That's right. That's different. Now you're right.
This
I'm
is the
saying.
Clippers being favored.
Yeah, I
The
get it.
Clippers having the series wrapped up twice and choking.
Yeah, no, they did. They choked. I'm not saying they didn't. But the
I
Denver
didn't-
Nuggets are a pretty good fucking team, man. They're not. I mean, let's put. Okay, let's. Granted, the Lakers did what they had to do to get the 1 seed. I'm not taking anything away from the Lakers. They did what they had to do. The Clippers did. But swap roles, swap teams. I think the Lakers. I think the Lakers have a. I think they have a tough stretch here against the Mavericks and the.
All right, Luke. I got something for you.
Yeah.
If it's Lakers Heat in the finals, are you rooting for anybody?
No. I'll root for, how does this sound? I'll root for the Heat. That's only to in your face the LeBron fans. That's it. I want to in your face
Well,
LeBron fans so much.
It actually works out better for you
It does.
because then you could say the Bucks got knocked out back-to-back years by the champs.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
But you know we're coming for you if the Heat win. All of us.
Dude, my life's hell already. You kidding me, Sanchez? I got Sanchez making videos. I haven't seen this. This guy's he's been in a cave for the past like 5 months or something. And I got him out of retirement to make a video about me. That's all. Look at that. It's impressive.
It's very interesting to me. So obviously, I want the Heat to win the championship. That would be incredible.
Right, that'd be
if they win
crazy.
this title, it would be bigger than any other championship they ever.
Oh, let me tell you something right now. If the Heat win this championship right now, I think this would be probably the greatest run in the playoffs for a team in a long time. Because, I mean, they're a fifth seed. How many fifth seeds have won a championship?
Exactly.
And the other thing is, too...
with it is,
Mm-hmm.
if they win,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Giannis would come here then.
No, he will. Why not?
I think Kevin Durant did something, and it showed. I don't know if Giannis wants to go through what Kevin Durant went through. The Heat win the title, and then Giannis comes here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Giannis joining the team that beat him. The way,
Yeah.
Durant. LeBron didn't go to the Celtics. LeBron went to the Heat.
Didn't. He went to the Heat. Yeah, he did.
So, even though he still joined Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh,
He didn't join the Celtics, right?
he didn't join the Celtics, you know?
Right.
He didn't join Dwight Howard and the Magic, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if Giannis would join the team that beat him and won the championship.
Right.
If we lose, then, he's the guy we needed.
Right.
But
if
if we
you
win,
you don't need him. Yeah.
we already won without you. Like, you're coming along for the ride. You're not carrying us there.
Right. No,
So I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know if that's another thing about him going to Golden State.
I think the Heat have the thing is that's interesting. If it's Heat Lakers, the Heat have. I mean, they got depth, man. I mean, they got the size to defend. Nobody can defend Anthony Davis. Let's just stop that right there. But I'm saying they got the size. They have.
We
They
got
got
the
Bam
guys-
Adebayo. They got guys that
the
can put guys
guys
on them.
that they're not.
And hit
nobody's
threes.
shutting down
Hit
Davis
threes,
and
man.
LeBron.
Right,
No.
and you guys shoot threes better than they do. The Lakers do not shoot well from three. And if you
That's-
LeBron fans out there, okay, good luck with LeBron shooting threes. If any of you fuckers say that fucking LeBron James can shoot threes, fuck you. Okay.
Oh, they're covered.
Oh, they're coming. Let them come. Let them fucking
They'll
come.
throw all the stats your way about all.
Look at all the stats. Oh, he shoots 35%. Go fuck yourself. Look at the numbers. Look at his shot chart, for Christ's sake. Come on. God, I love LeBron. Okay, no, come on. We got to dial it back. Blood pressure's going up. Whoa.
I want to know if LeBron plays the Heat and loses to the Heat, what is Nick Wright's excuse?
It'll be the greatest day of my life. I get to fucking laugh at Nick Wright. I'm going to get banned from Twitter that day. I swear to
Because
God.
If they lose to the Celtics, I already know the excuse. Jason Tatum's a future superstar.
Yep.
They got the better overall team. This and that. All right. But if you lose to the Heat, if they lose to the Heat
dude.
or the Nuggets, what's your...
Dude, the Nuggets got a real good shot at beating the Lakers, dude.
I
They got a good shot.
I want the Clippers to beat the Nuggets because I have like 3 people ready to bet me that they're taking LeBron and I'm taking the Clippers.
Oh, I'll take the Clippers in that series,
But
but they got to get there.
if the Clippers lose, then I feel like Miami's chances of winning a title become even more realistic
Mm-hmm.
because we don't match up well with the Clippers.
No, I don't think anybody does. Dude, what is up with Doc Rivers and these?
He gives up
It's-
leads. It
I
happened in
don't
Boston
get
too.
it. I don't.
I
get
think he
it.
just gets relaxed.
I think so too. I just don't understand that. Like, I don't get why they don't put their. I don't know.
You know, Spo has the same thing that
Oh,
play
the other.
lesser
Okay.
teams-
Yeah.
when they play lesser teams,
Mm-hmm.
they play down to their levels.
I hate that.
I don't know why.
I don't get it. Here's the
It
thing, dude.
It always happens.
It's
We
gotta-
can't beat the Orlando Magic. I don't know why. It don't matter who the fuck the Heat have. We can't beat them.
Well, didn't
That
LeBron have
fucking-
issues with the Orlando Magic a couple years ago or something? Like, he had an issue with. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
That Vucevic fucker, yo,
He's an asshole.
well, you guys saw him. You guys saw him.
I
this
hate
year.
him. I hate him. I hate him so much. Not in a bad way. It's just like it's.
That's how I
Fucking,
feel all the time.
dude, it's just stop it, man. Like, come on. Oh, I was gonna say this. Okay, so don't you think it's kind of weird that you know the whole story of Paul George, right?
The stripper and the Doc Rivers' daughter.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, would you want to coach Paul George and he did that to your daughter?
Oh my god, dude.
Right? Isn't that weird?
That's another thing. Like,
Isn't that weird, man? Like, you know?
I'm not coaching the guy that screwed over my daughter. Like,
Right. I wonder. I mean, how did they make that work? Because they were saying, I don't know if you saw that video, man. Fucking a guy was explaining why, because they were talking about Paul George on a slump during Dallas, and they were like, well, here's the reason, it's Seth Curry. And they're like, and the reason being is Seth Curry fucking is the one who married Doc Rivers' daughter, and he's like, they're basically saying he got into his head because of that shit. And I'm like, I could see it. Like, it's got to be weird playing for a coach that, man, I was, whatever. Oh shit, I think it went away. I think he's gone. Yeah, he dropped off. I think the call. I think he dropped off. Oh hey, hi Princess League, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about football and everything, and sports and the sports weekend and all that. Welcome to the stream. My buddy was just here a little bit ago. He just dropped off. I don't know what happened. Let me disconnect and reconnect with them right now. But we're just talking about the Clippers and everything. Probably gonna wrap up here in a little bit. Let me see if I can get them back online here. Welcome to the stream now. What do you think about the sports weekend this week? What happened there? I think you dropped off. You there?
do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you dropped off. I don't know why you just got disconnected.
I walked outside and then I think like the Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, no, dude. Yeah, but that's funny with Paul George and Doc Rivers, dude. That's. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not coaching a guy who fucked over my daughter. Like, it's just not gonna happen.
I don't.
I just
They had to have had discussed it with him before.
had to. There's no way. Like, there's no way they didn't, bro. There's no way.
Like does Doc like sit next to him on the bench?
Right, like sit on the bench
start
on the
watching
bench.
this stuff now.
Dude, I love watching this shit.
Communicate.
Right, like how they talk to each other. Like, do they have dinner afterwards?
Is he ignoring him?
Does
I
he
need to
ignore
see
him? Does he not draw plays up for Paul George, and Paul George is the one drawing up plays for himself?
this. That must be annoying for Paul George too.
Dude, it's gotta be annoying, dude. It's gotta be bad. I didn't know that before this year, by the way. When I found out, bombshell.
I remember the story. I didn't realize it was Doc Rivers'
daughter. Yep.
All right, my kids just got.
Yeah,
home,
anyways,
so
I was
gotta
about to call it too, man. All right, man. Thanks for joining, man. It was fun.
go. Yeah, man.
Have a good one. Take care. Yep. Bye. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it there, man. Right now, looks like let's give a live update on the game. For tonight's game, right now, looks like Saquon Barkley is getting swallowed up too. So 16-10 Steelers right now. Big Ben 13 for 23, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. Been sacked once. Daniel Jones 2 picks. Yes, because I had the Steelers defense. And right now, Saquon Barkley 14 carries, 7 yards. My God, that Pittsburgh defense is amazing. And that's it for the game right now. We're in the third quarter, and I think the Pittsburgh easily take this game. All right, guys, I got to go. Take care. Have a good one. Have a blessed day. Stay safe out there. Don't get COVID, all that. I will be streaming a lot more with some sports later on. Well, throughout this year, I think. I'm just going to keep doing this. I don't have a set schedule. When I'm available, I'll do it. If you want to join the stream, please give me a follow on Twitch. I do have a YouTube channel where I will be posting this video. Please head there and watch this video if you want to catch up with everything I have to say. If you have any debates or if you have anything you want to counterpoint, just go ahead and comment on the video and like on it. It will be there hopefully sometime.